Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Type back into the video today, and today the Los Angeles Rams beat the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football 30-22 with a great performance from Matthew Stafford and Kyren Williams. Stafford threw for over 300 passing yards. Williams had over 100 rushing yards, and Puka Nacua had over 150 receiving yards as well. The Rams scored 30 points in this game, win 30-22, and their playoff and wild card hopes rise through the roofs. With only 2 games remaining, they will play the New York Giants, which you imagine the Los Angeles Rams will be favored in that game. Pretty, if they can deal with the Saints who just beat the Giants last week by 18, and keep in mind the Rams in the fourth quarter were up 30-7 in this game. I'm pretty sure the Rams will be able to beat the Giants pretty easily in that matchup. So, not too worried about the Rams going into New York next week. And then the San Francisco 49ers going into the final week of the season. You think the Rams would pretty much be able to, get in to the wild card in the NFC at a 9-8 record, even if they lost to San Francisco. But there could be momentum for the Los Angeles Rams to beat the San Francisco 49ers. Keep in mind, the Rams did almost beat the 49ers earlier in the season, but it being a Week 18 matchup, if the 49ers have already locked down the number 1 seed in the NFC, who knows what will happen with the Cowboys or the Eagles, the 2 teams that threaten, or the Lions for that matter, who threaten the 49ers for that number 1 seed. If the 49ers have clinched that number 1 seed, most likely they will rest their starters in Week 18. So the Rams, you'd think, going up against the 49ers backups, as much as their team is talented, you'd think the Rams would be able to beat the 49ers backups and then finish the season with a 10-7 record. So I think the pathway for the Rams to make the playoffs is a great finish for them. And not only did they get this win and hope their playoffs hope even higher, but they also led their baseball team to a potential huge signing, as the Los Angeles Dodgers, I don't know how many of you are baseball fans, but the Los Angeles Dodgers signed Yoshinobu Yamamoto to a 12-year, $325 million deal after signing Shohei Ohtani, who was at the game tonight. Ohtani was at the game with Yamamoto, and who knows? You never know. Maybe this Rams win was the final decision for Yamamoto to come to Los Angeles and play for the Dodgers. I highly doubt it, but because it was down to the Dodgers, the Mets, and the Yankees, and the Dodgers was his second highest offer. Tied with the Mets. The Mets were offering $325 million, and the Dodgers were offering $325 million. The Yankees were offering $300 million. So it was his best offer. He had 2 offers of $325, and this Rams win was what made him make that decision, because he signed the deal right after the Rams game. So I guess they had a meeting, him and the Dodgers ownership maybe had a meeting after this game was over. But that's a big day for Los Angeles. You got the Rams getting a huge win on Thursday Night Football to hopefully help them get in the playoffs eventually in the wild card next week or the week after in Week 18. It's good. It's pretty. It'd be good to assume that the Rams are going to get in the playoffs. But you got the Rams looking good, and now you sign Ohtani and Yamamoto in the last 2 weeks. So it's good to be a Los Angeles fan. And the Lakers just won the in-season tournament fan. And I'm not a Los Angeles fan, by the way. All right, scoring summary for this game, though. The Rams, they controlled this game. Even though it's an 8-point outcome, the Rams were up 30-7 in the fourth quarter. Scoring summary, first quarter, Matthew Stafford throws a 2-yard touchdown pass to Puka Nacua at 7-0. And then Lucas Havarisk makes a 20-yard field goal at 10-7. Then Derek Carr throws a 45-yard touchdown pass to Rashid Shaheed. It's 10-7. But then going in halftime, Matthew Stafford throws a 4-yard touchdown pass to Demarcus Robinson. It's 17-7. Third quarter, Lucas Havarisk with a 22-yard field goal. It's 20-7. Then Kyren Williams with a 10-yard touchdown run, and it's 27-7. Then fourth quarter, Lucas Havarisk with another field goal, his second of the day. This one from 32 yards out. Third field goal of the day, and it's 30-7. Then 2 touchdowns for Derek Carr, a pair of touchdown passes for Carr, 5 yards to tight end Juwan Johnson, and then it's 30-14 with the extra point. Then 35-yard touchdown bomb to rookie A.T. Perry, rookie wideout. And then Derek passes a 2-point conversion pass to Chris Olave, and it's 22-30 final score. Game leaders, Derek Carr did throw an interception in this game, but looked pretty solid outside of that. 27 for 40, 319 pass yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. The Saints definitely looked good. I think a big part of why they probably didn't get this win is their defense could not get the job done going up against that Rams offense. And also, one of their best players on offense, Alvin Kamara, just could not have himself a good day. That's what we're going to get to pretty soon, is Alvin Kamara having a bad day. Matthew Stafford threw 24 for 34, 328 passing yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. And here we go, Alvin Kamara rushing yards. 9 carries for 19 rushing yards for Kamara today. Yes, they barely gave him the ball, but when they were given the ball, he wasn't even doing that great. And the Saints were going to their pass game today. It was pass first offense in this game for them, which it has not been like that for them all season. 22 carries and 104 rushing yards and 1 touchdown for Kyren Williams. Receiving yards, Chris Olave had 9 receptions for 123 receiving yards, while Puka Nacua had 9 receptions for 164 receiving yards and 1 touchdown for the Rams. Getting into some other stats, yes, Kamara only had 19 rushing yards, but he did have 16 receiving yards, but that doesn't get that better. It's not that much better. It's only a 35-yard day for Kamara. But this Rams defense they do pretty well, going up against running backs, though. Also, Puka Nacua, not only did he have the 164 receiving yards, but he also had 2 carries for 16 yards, so a total 180-yard day. Demarcus Robinson was actually a pleasant surprise in this ballgame. I mean, he's been good for the Rams all season, but not this good. 6 receptions for 82 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Cooper Kupp had 6 receptions for 52 receiving yards, and Tyler Higbee had 3 receptions for 30 receiving yards. No fumbles in this game, and the only interception went to Jordan Fuller, who returned it for 21 yards. And yeah, that was really it for this ball game. Great win for the Los Angeles Rams. And let me know your thoughts on the game, and not only the game for the Rams, but let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Dodgers as well. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.